I absolutely enjoy the lessons and playing the guitar and utilizing those skills on a daily basis. You know, I love being able to sit down at home, plug into the amp, and just play. You know, even if it's not some structured song or something that we've really covered, just the ability to now sit down, whereas a few months ago I could barely play a note. You know, to be able to just sit down and kind of jam and just express myself musically is a wonderful feeling. You know, I look forward to playing guitar every day. When I was doing some research back when I decided I want to pick up guitar, I Googled some Greenville lessons and looked at different studios and places around the area. And I liked how you talked about your detailed coursework and how you would hold everyone accountable. I wanted to be pushed and I wanted to learn at a more accelerated pace. And I felt that was suitable. And then when I sat down with you in the interview, I realized that we had a lot of things in common. We shared similar attributes in that, so that I knew that you would push me to get the most out of my guitar playing. I tried picking up guitar on my own to start off, and then I had some experience with high school band. And both of those scenarios, there wasn't enough coursework and guidance to allow me to accelerate my playing. And you also give us the freedom to work within those guidelines. We work on form and everything, but you give us the expressive ability as players. And so I think that that's an advantage that I've never had, even learning music for probably 8+ years before coming in here. The best thing I like about the lessons is getting new material. I always like learning and picking up new things and being challenged. You know, no one wants to sit around playing the same scales or the same songs over and over and over. The new stuff is what pushes you to become a better player. And when I was trying to learn on my own, that was the stuff I was really searching for. So coming to the lessons and knowing that I've either mastered what we've had in the weeks before and looking forward to new stuff, that's my favorite part for sure. I think the lesson content helps me greatly. I can talk to my family or people who've heard me play, and you know, even over the course of a week or two, if they haven't seen me, you know, they can tell. And I think that speaks volumes to what we're doing in the lessons and the ways that I'm advancing as a player and as a musician. The structure, it's pretty logical. At first it seems like we're coming from a lot of different directions in music theory and scales and you know all these different approaches, but once you get through that initial grind and get that practice schedule really worked out, the logic of it all makes sense. So it's tough starting off, but once you get through that initial hump, you realize the benefits of what we were doing initially and how they're paying off now. Before I started on the lessons, I didn't realize exactly how far I wanted to take that, but now that I've gotten more involved with them and have enjoyed them so much, I want to keep pushing, you know, to get to that level where maybe one day I'll join a band, you know, maybe I'll be performing for other people. But I definitely think the lessons have helped me. They've given me an insight into more goals that I didn't even think were possible starting off. I think you definitely care about our progress. You know, you're always checking up on us, seeing how our practice went, you know, talking us through different bumps or, you know, issues we may face along the road. It's not just a cut and dry, hey, here's this, go on your way. You know, if you don't learn it, you don't learn it. You're really invested in what we're doing and trying to help us as players and as musicians cultivate more talent and be able to express our emotions through music in a different way.